You're listening to Abnormal Advice, the podcast from Folk Process, where we answer questions you can't ask anywhere else. I'm your host, Abby Watt. Learn more about us at abnormaladvice.com. Today we're talking to Mike, who is concerned that his wife is keeping a secret. Hi, Mike. Thanks for calling.
Hey, how's it going?
So, tell me, what's going on with your wife?
Well, here's the thing. I recently learned that my wife is a werewolf.
Oh, how long have you been together?
About 7 years now, yeah.
And you just learned. Wow, that must have been quite a surprise.
Kinda, but kinda not. Some things do make a lot more sense now.
What do you mean?
So there's some things you would expect, like she eats a lot of meat, she likes it really rare. Also, pets are either obsessed with her or terrified. She gets hair everywhere. And also, she's always found some way to stay separate from me during the full moon. I thought it was a little weird, that she was away so much. But she always said it was for work or volunteering. Or she just needs a lot of me time, those things. And I didn't even realize it was every full moon back then.
Oh, I see. How did you discover that she's a werewolf?
I saw her change on video.
Oh.
I was checking our car's dash cam footage, and I saw it. It was night, out in the boonies somewhere, I don't know. I could tell that there was nothing man-made in sight. The car's parked. She fumbles, staggers a little bit out in front of the car, pulling at her clothes. She ripped her dress, and then she changes. It's like it's really awful. So much worse than the movies make it. In the end, she's a wolf. Yeah.
And she doesn't know that your car has a dash cam?
Oh, well, it's because it's a new one. The other one we used to have turned off when the car was off, and apparently this one stays on. I watched the whole video of the drive. She didn't say or do anything weird the rest of the time.
I see.
Yeah.
How is your relationship, other than this?
Oh, no. It's great. We're like a model couple, if I may say so. She's the best person I know. She's smart. She's affectionate. She works hard for us. Well, we have our ups and downs, of course. And I guess, looking back, there's always been some kind of distance between us, but I love her, and I know she loves me.
Do you guys have any kids?
No. We both kind of wanted to have kids, but, well, she isn't able to have children.
Oh. And what about her family? How do you get along with them?
They're not in the picture. She's been no contact with them since before we met.
Oh. Have you talked to her about what you saw on the video?
No. I just wanted to talk to someone first. I need to make sure I get this conversation with her right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this must be a lot to take in. I imagine you must be a wreck right now.
Oh, what? No, I'm feeling just fine. This is actually great news.
Oh, okay. So why did you reach out to me?
First, I think it's really badass that she's a werewolf. And, I guess I needed you to help me figure out what to say so she'll make me a werewolf too.
You what?
I want to be a werewolf with my wife.
You said her transformation looked bad. Why would you want to go through that?
I get it that it might hurt or whatever. That's no big deal. But think about it. Picture this. You get to be a wolf. You're strong. You're free. No cell phones, no laws, no rules. You can do whatever you want. You're literally the top dog, no pun intended, out there. And you're so powerful. Imagine running through the trees all night. Just you and your best friend. Man, I'd give anything for that.
Maybe you two can take up night jogging instead.
Yeah, I wish. I've got, a condition. There are days I struggle just to get out of bed. And, so I don't think jogging's really for me right now.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I have to tell you, I do hear what you're saying. But I think that asking your wife to turn you into a werewolf would not actually work out very well.
What do you mean? Why? Why not?
I've got like 5 different thoughts bouncing around in my head right now, and I'm going to try to get them out in a cohesive way. Your wife is smart, right?
Yeah?
Okay. So, the big thing is this. Your smart, loving wife has intentionally kept you out of this part of her life, and she has reasons for that.
What reasons? What? How can you say that if you don't even know her?
I don't know exactly what her reasons are, but there are some things you need to know.
I'd be surprised if anything you know makes a difference.
Sure. If you can, hear me out for a minute. For this to make sense, I need to give you a crash course in werewolf culture. That'll be useful to you anyway, right?
Werewolf culture. All right, I guess.
Okay, thank you. To start with, there is no single werewolf culture. Practices vary from place to place and from pack to pack. Like, some packs are really big, others may just be a single family. Some have lots of strict rules, and others are much more laid back. And as you might imagine, there's a broad range of how much packs interact with humans.
Sure.
Okay, so there's a lot of diversity, but there are 2 things that are almost universal werewolf rules. 1, you stay in a pack. And 2, you don't marry humans.
Why? Don't marry humans? I mean, why would that be a thing? Why would that even be a thing?
Well, for one thing, werewolves can live a lot longer than humans. So if you're choosing a life partner, you don't want someone who's likely to die decades before you do. And also, letting humans get that close is dangerous. A lot of werewolf safety relies on staying hidden from the world at large, and the more humans that know about your pack, the higher the risk of being exposed.
Okay, so, but that's my point. Doesn't her turning me into a werewolf solve those issues?
I can see where it looks like that, and in some packs, rarely a human lover is turned so they can marry a werewolf partner. And that's not easy or even necessarily safe to turn someone. But when it happens, it's always before marriage.
But, she married me.
And because of that, I think you are in a lot of danger.
No. My wife would never put me in danger. No, I refuse to believe that.
Your wife has broken at least one major taboo, marrying a human. If her pack finds out, they are obligated to destroy you. And depending on her social standing, they might need to destroy her too.
What?
There's one more thing, though. You said her family's not in the picture. So either she's lying or she's a lone wolf and she doesn't have a pack.
Well, that would be better, right? Like, no pack to kill me then?
It's still not good, though. Because if any other werewolves find her living alone, they definitely kill her and you. Oh, I mean, okay, so Mike, at this point, my main concern is keeping you safe. Do not tell me anything else about your life, okay? I don't want to have any idea where to find you.
Okay.
But think about this and do not tell me the answer. Have you lived in the same place since you've known her? Are there other people in your life who could be her pack? Maybe she's been at the same job or church? Or if you've moved around a lot, that suggests that she doesn't have a pack. Mike, are you doing okay?
No. No, I'm fucking not okay. You know, I just learned that my wife has been lying to me this whole time, which is actually, it's a big deal. And then I told myself that maybe this was just how it goes as a werewolf, You have to lie. And then I realized that maybe this was a blessing in disguise, Maybe I could be healthy again. At least sometimes, and not be trapped in this fucking body. And I even told myself that it was finally the time and the moment, and that this would really bring us back together, and she would finally let me in. I love her so much. No, that's not gonna happen. And we're gonna fucking die. I've lost everything. Everything.
Oh, Mike, you haven't lost yet. Listen, you probably have lost the life you thought you had. I am so sorry to have to tell you that. But listen, you do have options right now.
Options? What fucking options?
Option 1, you are safest if you just run away. As soon as we're done talking, you make a plan to get all of your legal paperwork together, get all the cash you can, and when the time is right, you get as far away as you can. You change your identity, you hide, you leave your old life behind you, and Mike, you live.
What? No! Fuck that! Fuck that! She's my wife! I'm not leaving her!
But you might get killed if you don't.
You heard me. Fuck that.
Okay. Option 2 then. You gotta talk to your wife. And maybe I am wrong. Maybe she is part of some unusually accepting pack. I really, really hope so. But if not, the best way and maybe the only way for you both to survive is to do it together. Tell her how much you love her. Tell her that even though you're hurting and she hurt you, she is the most important person in the world to you. Let her know that you're there for her no matter what, and ask her what you can do to get through this together. And I'm sorry because that's the best advice I have for you.
Well, I don't, Thank you.
Good luck, Mike. Marriage is hard, listeners. Some marriages admittedly are harder than others. It is important to know that if you feel like you are unsafe in your relationship, that you're being deceived, that something just doesn't work for you, it's okay to walk away. You deserve to be loved and safe and trusted. But marriage is hard, listeners, and if you found someone who treats you right and you know in your soul that they're worth all of the fear and the pain and the work that comes with even the best relationship, fight for them. Put yourself first, but don't let them go. Also, and I cannot stress this enough, don't get relationship advice from strangers on the internet. Go and see an actual couples counselor. They're fantastic.
Thank you for listening to Abnormal Advice, a podcast by Folk Process. If you've enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, leave us a good rating, and spread the word. You can find our donation info and more at abnormaladvice.com. Today's episode was written by me, Abby Watt, was edited by Pale Cran and me, and features the voice talents of Dave Elizondo as Mike. Our intro and outro music is Shiver by Battlejuice. You can find more of their music at battlejuice.bandcamp.com, or just go there to listen to Shiver over and over and over and over and over. This podcast is 100% made by humans with no AI. My cats may have helped a bit too. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents are products of the author's imagination or are used fictitiously. Any resemblance to actual persons, events, entities, or locales is entirely coincidental.